Jobs and occupation.
Accountant.
Accountant.
A person responsible for financial record keeping and analysis.
Example: the accountant ensured that all financial transactions were accurately recorded. Accountant.
Administrative assistant.
Administrative assistant.
A person who provides administrative support to an office or executive.
Example: the administrative assistant scheduled meetings and managed correspondence for the CEO. Administrative assistant.
Architect.
Architect.
A professional who designs buildings and oversees their construction.
Example: the architect presented the blueprints for the new office building. Architect.
Artist.
Artist.
A person skilled in creating visual or performing arts.
Example: the artist painted a stunning mural on the city wall. Artist.
Athlete.
Athlete.
A person proficient in sports, games, or physical exercises.
Example: as an athlete, Alex strives for excellence in both basketball and soccer. Athlete.
Baker.
Baker.
A person who bakes and sells bread, cakes, and pastries.
Example: the baker prepared fresh croissants every morning. Baker.
Bank teller.
Bank teller.
A person who works at a bank and handles customer transactions.
Example: the bank teller assisted customers with deposits and withdrawals. Bank teller.
Bartender.
Bartender.
A person who prepares and serves drinks at a bar.
Example: the bartender mixed a refreshing cocktail for the customer. Bartender.
Biologist.
Biologist.
A scientist who studies living organisms and their interactions.
Example: the biologist studied plants to understand their growth patterns. Biologist.
Carpenter.
Carpenter.
A person who works with wood, building, and repairing structures.
Example: the carpenter crafted a beautiful wooden bookshelf. Carpenter.
Chef.
Chef.
A professional cook who is skilled in the culinary arts.
Example: the chef prepared a delicious 3-course meal for the guests. Chef.
Teacher.
Teacher.
An individual who educates and imparts knowledge to students.
Example: the teacher explained complex concepts in a way that students could easily understand. Teacher.
Computer programmer.
Computer programmer.
A person who writes code and develops software applications.
Example: the computer programmer fixed the bug in the software and released an updated version. Computer programmer.
Dentist.
Dentist.
A medical professional who specializes in the treatment of teeth and oral health.
Example: the dentist conducted a thorough examination and recommended a dental cleaning. Dentist.
Doctor.
Doctor.
A licensed medical practitioner who diagnoses and treats illnesses.
Example: the doctor examined my throat and prescribed medicine for my sore throat. Doctor.
Electrician.
Electrician.
A person skilled in the installation and maintenance of electrical systems.
Example: the electrician fixed the wiring issue, restoring power to the entire house. Electrician.
Photographer.
Photographer.
A person who takes photographs professionally.
Example: the photographer captured stunning images during the sunset. Photographer.
Farmer.
Farmer.
A person engaged in agriculture, cultivating crops or raising livestock.
Example: the farmer gathered eggs from the coop every morning. Farmer.
Fashion designer.
Fashion designer.
A person who creates and designs clothing and accessories.
Example: the fashion designers showcased their latest collection at the runway fashion show. Fashion designer.
Firefighter.
Firefighter.
A person trained to extinguish fires and assist in emergency situations.
Example: the firefighter rushed into the burning building to save a trapped family. Firefighter.
Flight attendant.
Flight attendant.
A crew member on an aircraft responsible for passenger safety and comfort.
Example: the flight attendant demonstrated the use of safety equipment before takeoff. Flight attendant.
Graphic designer.
Graphic designer.
A person who creates visual designs for print or digital media.
Example: the graphic designer designed a visually appealing logo for the company. Graphic designer.
Hairdresser.
Hairdresser.
A person who cuts, styles, and colors hair.
Example: the hairdresser gave the client a trendy new hairstyle. Hairdresser.
Journalist.
Journalist.
A person who gathers, writes, and reports news for media outlets.
Example: the journalist interviewed key figures to get the latest information for the news article. Journalist.
Judge.
Judge.
A public official authorized to decide legal cases in a court of law.
Example: the judge carefully considered the evidence before making a ruling. Judge.
Lawyer.
Lawyer.
A professional trained in the practice of law, providing legal advice and representation.
Example: the lawyer presented a compelling case in the courtroom. Lawyer.
Scientist.
Scientist.
A person who conducts scientific research and experiments.
Example: the scientists made groundbreaking discoveries in the field of physics. Scientist.
Astronaut.
Astronaut.
A person trained for space travel and exploration.
Example: the astronaut conducted experiments aboard the International Space Station. Astronaut.